Hey guys, here we are with the first video for 2025. I hope you had a great Christmas and New Year celebration, spend time with your family, going out and watch the fireworks, whatever it was you did. And this year is going to be fantastic. I'm really super excited about some things that are coming up. 2024 was kind of a reset year for me, and I've got a lot of things in the works, a lot of things planned. It's going to be a great 2025. And I hope you're going to join me in all of the success that we're about to achieve. And the first thing that you will notice as we go to my charts in the regular weekly analysis, you'll see that I have new charts. All right, I've been testing not a new strategy, because I don't jump from strategy to strategy, but a new look at the way I analyze things. And you'll see a difference on the charts that I'll be sharing with you shortly. And then I'm going to be doing live trading this year. Yes, streaming, live trading when the market is open. If I see a trade set up, I will take it. And that will be broadcast on YouTube, possibly on Facebook as well. And by the way, I've been trying different streaming software. I've used EVMux, I've used StreamYard, and just recently tried OBS. I didn't like OBS because the resolution looks terrible. It was very blurry on the screen. So if any of you guys watching, you got any recommendations on the best streaming software, just let me know. Or if you have some ideas about OBS, that one was a little complicated to set up, but I'm pretty sure I had it set up right. But apparently the resolution is not so great for streaming. I think it's more for gaming. I could be wrong about that. Let me know if you know something about OBS. And then also I will be doing a more in-depth analysis with crypto. And I've been buying some meme coins, as well as, of course, I'm buying and holding Bitcoin on a regular basis, as you know, DCA. But I'll be doing more in-depth analysis on crypto. And then finally, I'll be starting a podcast this year. I'm trying to get all set up for that and ready to go. And this is, at least I have a logo. This is what it looks like. And so this is all the things that are coming up this year. There's going to be some great trade setups. There's going to be some great trades taken. I'm really enthusiastic and excited about this upcoming year. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and get started with this first weekly analysis for 2025. And of course, as always, just remember that this information that I'm providing here is not financial advice. I'm not suggesting or recommending you take the same trades. You can if you want to, but it's up to you to manage your own account and use good risk management. The information in these videos that I do is provided for educational purpose only. And as always, we go through usually the high impact news. I'm not going to show you that this time because there's not much coming out. And then I look at the profit and loss that I had from last week's trades. Well, there weren't any last week's trades. So this video is strictly focused on the upcoming week. And I will be sharing with you the pending orders that I have in place on gold and the major currency pairs and a couple of cryptos. And starting off with gold, as I told you, the chart looks different from anything I've been showing you in the past. And these are trend lines that I have been using, but I'm using them in a little bit different way this year. I've been testing this format, this perspective, the use of the trend lines in this way for the last 3 or 4 months. And this is what I'm going to be using to analyze my charts and to trade and to be taking my trades. And gold is bullish on the 4-hour chart, but neutral on the day chart. And what we saw on Friday, we had a huge drop after a big run up on the previous day. So I expect that we're going to see a continuing slight decline with gold, a continuing bearish movement, downward movement down to this previous support level. And that's these yellow lines that you see here, 2 support levels. And then this one up here would be a resistance line. Resistance at 2660, support at 2620, and then below that support at 2600. But I expect that we are going to see gold continue to drop down at least to 2620, where it has been all of last week, and perhaps even go on down to 2600 just to touch that and then possibly bounce off and then start bullish again. So that's the reason I have a sell limit at 2643. We're slightly below that. I'm not really 100% sure that it will retrace back to that entry point that I have there, because as I've told you before, if you follow me, when the Asian Pacific market opens, they tend to follow what was happening in the U.S. market on the Friday. When the U.S. market closed on Friday, they tend to go the same direction. So we could just see an immediate drop and continuing decline during the day on gold. But just in case, I do have a pending order at 26.43. So if there is a slight correction, a slight retracement, then that order will be executed. But I'll be watching it on Monday morning when the Asian Pacific market opens, and if they do start an immediate decline, then I will take a market execution order. So jump down and look at the major U.S. pairs, and starting off first with, of course, the Euro-US. And this has been a steady decline. We're now trading in the $1.03, almost down to U.S. dollar parity. It's amazing. The U.S. dollar just keeps getting stronger and stronger. So that's why I continue to be bearish on the U.S. pairs. And however, we have seen a bit of a pullback, a pretty strong retracement on Friday, and with the euro going up, so maybe it will continue a little bit more of a correction. So I have the sell limit on the euro US at 1.0331. Still bearish on the euro US, looking to get a better price on a sell order, so I have a sell limit on the euro US at 1.0331. Now the odd US, no trade. Okay, it's just been going sideways, and the price is so low. This is unbelievable. For 62 cents American US, you can get $1 Australian. That's unbelievable. Great time for the Americans to travel to Australia for holiday. And the same with the New Zealand US. For 56 cents. For 56 cents US, you can buy $1 New Zealand dollar. And it's been an incredible decline. Just look at this, just nonstop, just really been hammered at the end of last year. So I'm going to wait and see what happens, see if this will start to stabilize, and maybe we start to see some kind of a correction or a pullback. But for the moment, no trade on the odd US or the New Zealand US. Then the pound US still has room to go down, so I have a sell limit on that one with the entry price at 1.2479, and that is this blue line that you see here. Let it retrace just a little bit and then continue its downward movement. And the USD CAD, well, I said I wouldn't buy above 140, but there just seems to be no stopping the increasing strength of the U.S. dollar against the Canadian dollar, and it has room to go. I mean, 22 years ago, I think it was at 162. So, you know, it is possible, and certainly can happen, that the USD CAD will continue to higher prices. So I'm going to go ahead and get in on this. I do have a buy limit. All right, with my analysis, I have a buy limit, and we're expecting to see continuing higher prices, but let this one come down. I want to get a better price with this one, and the entry price is 1.4416 on the USD CAD, a buy limit. And then finally the UJ, all right, also a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 157.000. Now, what do I have for cryptos? Okay, well, let's have a look first at some of the meme coins that I've been getting into. And I don't know if you're aware of this one. This one is one I just jumped on about a week or 10 days ago and got in at a really good price right down here. I hadn't heard about this one, but I found it. It's DOGE GOV. This is the Department of Government Efficiency token. All right, and you know that Elon Musk is going to be at the head of that department if things get rolling the way they expect them to, the way the president-elect has planned things out. And this is already starting to take off. This is just an amazing increase over the last 3 or 4 days. So this one has paid off really well. That's DOGE GOV USDT. And then also I got a little bit of Doge. This was the original Doge. That one's also done very well. I got back in here a couple of weeks ago, I think, or maybe a week ago. And this one has done very well the last 3 or 4 days. And then, of course, Bitcoin. Well, we have, support at 95,000. We have resistance at 100,000. And then we have resistance at 105,000. And this one has done very well the last 3 or 4 days. It's just stabilized over the weekend, but I'm expecting to see higher prices with this. Of course, everybody is. And we're just waiting for the new president-elect to get in, get his policies in place, and see if any of the states or even the United States as a whole is going to come up with this strategic reserve of Bitcoin. This is all in the works now. They're talking about it. So this is all good news for cryptocurrencies. So we're definitely expecting to see higher prices on the cryptos. So that's a wrap for this first weekly analysis for 2025. And I hope that you have subscribed to the YouTube channel and you saw the address on the charts there. Be sure and click that bell so you'll be notified every time I make one of these videos. And also you'll be notified when I do the podcast and also the live streaming. That's coming up. Next week I will be starting the live trading. No set schedule yet, but I'll try to be consistent with that once I get it rolling. But I'd like to have you join in with me on that and watch the trades and even be able to comment or ask questions about why I see a particular trade setup or why I might be taking trades. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great week of trading. I'll see you again in the next video. Don't forget, be kind to yourself, be kind to others.